You're alive. Hi, everyone. Well, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting on my balcony. That's my son.
Mommy, thank you.
Oh, no.
Mommy.
Yes.
Mommy.
Okay, I'm coming up. All right. I'm coming. I'm coming. So, I am live today talking about, can you see in my background? My little area of plants. This new guy right here. I'll talk about that later. My kids are here with me today, and we are planting. We plant some peppers, green peppers, and I did not expect so many of them. Oh, we had a whole lot, and sorry about that. I just sprinkle a little bit on it. It's a little bit of this shake and bake all-purpose plant food. I didn't realize that it was fertilizer as well. I knew nothing about these things. See, I grew up back home where we had plants outside. We didn't need to do anything to the soil. We didn't need to do anything much to them. Just plant them outside. And it's one of Hisham. They're talking about me. Kids. Okay, what they're doing. My soil was all was very hard. Can you see? And they worked very hard, even though they had it all over the place. They made a mess, but they worked very hard to get it like that, to get it soft and everything. So I grew up back home where we had a built-in, what do you call it? A built-in plant or something. Like a built-in garden under front of our house, right? Right at the front. So we didn't really have to do anything about like fertilizers or plant food or anything of that sort. The soil that we had, usually it pretty much did everything for us. So we didn't have to do anything. My aunt, as I said many times before, I was raised by my aunt, and she loved to plants. And she loved dogs. We had 36 dogs. 36. It was an amazing experience because it was way too many. But we had two male and I was full female. And there were times when the males were in heat. And believe me, we had at one point we had all females. All the females were pregnant at the same time to a point where, but one of them was my favorite though. It was a Rottweiler. Oh, it was a darling. He had his time when he was really vicious. It was very vicious, but he never attacked people who were close to him, and he was pretty friendly. He only attacked when he's being bothered, right? So don't bother Rottweilers. They but he later died when he got older. He died of a heart disease, and um, we took him to a vet, and we were back and forth with them and him, and he wasn't getting any better. By the time we caught it, he was too far gone. We couldn't help him. We couldn't save him. I cried when we brought him in the day for his surgery. He died, and oh, oh, I remember that he died with me lying on him. So he was lying flat on the ground. Oh my gosh, he was so helpless. Like he couldn't do anything for himself. He couldn't help himself. So he was just lying flat on the ground, and like I usually do, I went and I laid my head on the other side of his tummy, and he lied down there and he looked at me and he licked my forehead and he sighed and died. Unfortunately, but we missed him though. And the next one was we had a German Shepherd, we had a Rottweiler, we had a Labrador, and we had some. The other ones were like crossbreeds; they were all mixed. But these ones I remember because they were my favorite. The Labrador, uh, the Labrador, she was more of a quiet type of dog. She was very fun. She was quiet. She was humble. To a point where if she's eating with all the other dogs, she likes to eat contained. Like she never usually eat with her food scattered all over the place and all that and all that. She doesn't have time. So if she's eating and the other dogs would come and scatter the food over, she would get angry and she would stop. And as soon as we called her Zena, she would look up, lick, and then she's walked away. So most times when they're eating, we just leave them alone. But anyways, um, I grew up among trees. Like we had a lot of trees in our yard, a lot of plants, a lot of trees. So I knew how to take care of them outside, outside of the house, right? And then we came here. I've have I ever had a plant? Yes, I had a plant. It was a running plant. And now I think it's either philodendron or it's pothos. I think it's pothos though. Now that I'm looking into like house plants and so forth, I think it was pothos. But it was like my baby. Man, it was my baby. I usually put it outside to get the rainwater, everything. It was amazing. I loved it because it was the only plant that I had that I could take care of at that time. So I've never actually had indoor plants from that. I never thought I would have any luck with them. And yeah, I had what I had before. My aloe. It's doing awesome. It just needs water. And see, it has its roots and everything. And it's shooting up baby roots. Now I had them in a pot, like a hanging plant pot. Did you know?
Mommy.
Yes. The water spilled. Water.
Mommy, there's a teacher. There's a doctor.
The kids are still here digging up soil. So I guess I'm filming with them. I don't think so. You need something on your feet, honey. No. You take it up in there. So um yeah, so it has roots. It's just water deprived. I had them all together in a pot where you're supposed to put hanging plants. Where you're supposed to put hanging plants, but they were not going together. Am I getting through here? They were not getting together. I have no idea what it was. It seemed it's either the soil or it was the pot, but it wasn't draining the water properly. It was holding the water in the soil, and so it my succulents started to get root rot. I'm not too sure if it was the soil or if it was the pot that it was in. It just started to get root rot, and fortunately for me, I saved my aloes, my echeveria died, and I just could not save that. At the time when I found out, it was already further gone. So, anyways, can I talk about my dress? Can you see my dress? My dress for the day. Um, this dress was given to me by my husband. Go any further? There it is. So I'll tell you a little bit about my dress. It was given to me by my husband. I loved this that was going on in the pockets on it and everything. It was really nice. Yeah, I'm jumping all over the place. But um I loved it. But the thing was, it was just a straight thing, and I'm thinking, no, it's not happening. It looked like I'm taking a quad. But I loved the plaids that was happening, the pockets, the flap, whatever this is, on my shoulders, and it was fine. But it was just too straight. So what I did, I cut it, I cut it right here, right across. It does not look like halfway right now because I gained a lot of weight. It doesn't fit me the same way. But what I did, I cut it halfway, and then I stitch it back together. Oh, I'm gonna probably have to find a video on that. But anyways, I'm talking about plants today. And I brought home, see, my pepper in the back. Oh, my pepper. Okay, could you take it in, please? Go in and wash your hands, both of you. You're wasting the soil. Go get your hands all cleaned up. Go wash your hands, folks. Ooh, dirty. Oh God, I gotta throw that. Okay, go wash your hands. Thank you. Do you see my pepper? Yeah, that's hot pepper. That one and this one right here, they're hot pepper. But I think what needs to happen, I was going to cut it back, but they're all nodes going on the stem right here. They're not growing and they're shooting up leaves, so um I'm not gonna trouble it. I'm gonna leave it and see what's gonna happen with it. My Dracaena marginata. Can you see? My Dracaena right here is just flourishing. It's just spreading all over. This one right here, that's peas. My son did that at school. Look how amazing God's creation is. This one, it broke right here. It literally detached. The top part detached from the bottom part. And all I did was tie here. I couldn't find a proper thing to tie it with, and I found these pieces lying around, so I cut them up and tie it right there. And believe me, this part came right back together. Sorry, this one came right back together like nothing happened. And it was fine. We picked our first crop from it this morning. I called him and asked him to pick it because, it's his. And I believe he should enjoy his crop. So here is my aloe. Oh, this aloe was dying. It was completely dying. And I had to put it in water just to see if I could give it some water therapy. Oh, heavens. What is it now? Okay, can you help him, please? I'm coming. Okay, so I'm just giving it some water therapy. Picking this up the wrong way. And I just got this. just got this. I tried to dig it up when I was in the store just to check the roots, but I tried to dig it up just to check the roots, but it wasn't happening. So I put it back. The lady was looking at me like weird. Who is this weird person? I just wanted to check if it was root bound. It wasn't root bound, but can I pull it out? It was not root bound. But I don't know what are those things in there. Is that salt? Can you see? I don't know. So I took it out to the pots and I saw it. Oh, and that's how the dirt got all over. I picked it up out of the dirt and I saw it and I put it right back because I did not know what it was. So I, Jay, don't do that. I put it right back, but I haven't watered it or anything because I'm just scared I may water it and then something goes wrong with it, get root rot, whatever. So I'm leaving it where it is and then putting it back. Putting it, and my aloe is turning over. It is actually a little plump now. Earlier, before I put it into the water therapy, it was so skinny and it was dying. So I put it in there and say, okay, let's let it survive. You know, I love my aloe. I'm trying to see if I can pull the dirt apart to show you the kind of soil that I use. This is the one that I use. I bought this at Costco. Hi. He's all dirty. Vegetable and herb mix. So that's the one I use. It's a huge bag I bought from Costco, but it's too big to move. So I've been storing it on my balcony, which I need to pour it out. I don't like pouring things out of their packages just because I like to see what I have. I like to know what I have, right? So another one that I have, it's this. So we originally planted uh, watermelon seeds in here. I have no idea who did that, but they didn't. I don't know if we're not patient enough, but they did not take. They're still there. You can't see them because I put them up. These are peppers. Um, we planted peppers. And literally just walking through. Over. Isn't my mate beautiful? Isn't it? Pretty soon all of these things will be done. Isn't this beauty? Beauty! It is coming from far. And my propagation, it says turnip, but it's not. I'm trying to recreate my echeveria that died. Hopefully it works. And peppers again. Peppers again. Peppers again. So originally what had happened was I cut the sweet pepper, right? And I just sprinkle the seeds in a little dish and cover it up and leave it so it can do something. We planted other plants, and I'm gonna do an update on those other fruits and vegetables, which I am gonna do an update on those, and then I'll let you know. But I did not expect all of those peppers to actually grow. I really did not expect so many peppers to come about right now. And we have those ones that I showed you, plus I have more on the inside. And we planted them. I'm out of pots to plant them. As you can see, I'm creating pots to put them in, but it's just not working. What are the challenges that I've had doing indoor plants? Okay, Um, Going up back home, as I said, our plants are usually outside, right? So for me, I would just go outside, water them, weed them out, take care of them, and all of that. But coming here in a cold country where it's different, everything is totally different, and it's challenging, right? In this apartment, we have very low light. I don't know the the direction of it, if it's north, south, east, but whatever. I don't know, but I know that early in the morning that we get really heavy sun, and then we have nothing else through the day. Apparently, the sun rotates to the other side of the building because my neighbor would say that she gets a lot of sunlight from over there. Here we don't, and my apartment is dry. It's very, very dry. I have one, two, three. I think I had four humidifiers, and I threw one out. There's a plane passing by. Yeah, so I had four humidifiers, and I threw one out. So now I have only three, and I have a big one. One of them is a big one in my living room, huge. Sits on the floor. And I plugged it in from time to time just because the air is dry. So I don't think the plants would survive there. I went out and I got now I'm looking into plants that don't require that much sun and when that they would actually survive. They would survive. I have to make them survive. So I went out, I got a Dracaena marginata. No idea what it was when I got it. I just got it because it looked cute, right? It did look cute. So I got the Dracaena marginata and I got a peperomia. Variegata. Very Am I saying it right? I'm not too sure what kind it is, but I know it's a peperomia. And then I went out and I got herbs. Now, my mint only survived because I was determined to make it live, right? I got it. I got the first one. First one died. Literally, it started from last summer when I got them from Costco. So I bought it came in a pack of four, and literally I brought it home the evening. It was in my house on the kitchen on the dining table, and when I got up the next morning, they like they all died. Everything was gone. So this year I thought, you know what? I need them things. I need it. I need it. I truly need it. So I went and I went out and I started researching it, looking up what mints are like, how to grow them, and I found out that the more you harvest the mint, it's the more it grows. I also went out and I got two more, and I found out that mints are um, they take over. They take over. So I got that bowl. This was a kitchen bowl that I had, and I put them in that bowl. Gorgeous light green and looking all weird and wonky and stuff. I gotta let him out. Nap time? Yeah, he's dirty. Like, what am I going to do with him? His shirt. Look at his shirt. Why you look like that? Who's gonna watch that? Oh God. Who's gonna watch all of that? Say hi. Hello. Hello. We're talking about plants. Did you help mommy plant some peppers today? He sure did. He sure did. He will be too soon. And I think he's showing me signs that he's ready to be potty trained. But I don't know. I'm trying with him, so it's a process, right? And I think he's tired. It's 8:11, and it's almost bedtime for him, right? Bedtime. It's past bedtime for him actually. So we're gonna go to bed, right? And then we wrap up the video, and then we go to bed. Where's the soap to wash your hands? I'm gonna go get them. I'm not having this video as well. Yeah, so I started to research mints and how they, don't go up their teeth. We gotta get you all cleaned up. Okay, bye. Where's your toy? So what I noticed was that when I had it outside, the mints actually got really green and it started to spread. It is spreading right now. At first, I thought it was just a skinny little plant in the pot, and it is spreading. It's really spreading. So I decided that, you know what, let me just leave it outside and not keep bringing it back and forth. Because when I brought it inside, it seemed like it was dying down. So I brought it outside and I left it there. I just came out and check it every morning. I check them. I check all of them. Um, I'm gonna build this area into a plant area for my plants. So I'm gonna move the stuff them that are there, and maybe I'll get somebody to help me set up that area properly where the plants can all stay in one place instead of having them all over. The name the sweet peppers are growing really fast, so those I probably have to get pots to put them separately. So I may have to do that. What are some other challenges that I have? It's just that now I'm looking into getting a grow light. I watched Plantarina. Did I say that right? And I know she talked about a lot of things in her videos. You're going to fall. She talked about a lot of things in her video. In one of her videos, um, I had commented and say that I don't have that many houseplants just because they died. I don't have that much light. So I'm also looking into a grow light because someone also commented below my comment and said that I should look into building shelves and have some grow lights. So basically, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build some shelves, and I looked on eBay because eBay is one of the fastest shipping places I have ever known. Like it shipped within days. So maybe if I order it maybe Friday, I'll get it by maybe Monday or Tuesday or so, and that wouldn't be bad. I'm getting it because I need to save, especially my succulents. I have to save them. I'm really trying. No, stay here. Where are you going? I'm really trying to save my succulents. So I will be coming back. I have to get him off to bed, but I will be coming back and do another update maybe next week or so. I also want to show you my Dieffenbachia, but I'll do that in another video. It is really flourishing. It's really good. My snake plant as well. It's really nice. So I will be back to go through that and different challenges that I had with it and so forth. But I think I need to get the grow light first and kind of help up, speed up the process because it's really slow. It's really slow. So thank you for chit chatting with me, and I will see you in my next video. See you, bye. Bye. See, bye. No, no, bye. Bye.